we've got a big problem, to the point where I think the van is done for. This floor, literally the whole floor, has just been about 3 inches deep of water because the tap decided to come on, don't know how, flooded the whole van, and then out here, I'll show you, it's so bad. Just here, it's still leaking out. It's still literally leaking out of inside the van. All of this is just full. Under this step, you can even hear it. It's just full of water. I honestly don't know what the hell we're gonna do. I think we've got no choice but to just rip the van out and start all over again. Annalise is in the vets at the minute. I'm just trying to drain out all this water of the van. There's always something. Just as the trip comes to an end, heading back to the UK as always, and things just go wrong. You literally couldn't write it. We're gonna have to literally rip out the van and redo it in 10 days. We're going to Scotland on the 27th. Like, I think we've got 10 days left to be able to rip the van out and redo it. I don't know how we're gonna do that. So the floor is pretty much, is gone in it.
It's dead, it reeks.
It's literally knackered.
The only upside is that we were planning on redoing the van anyway,
yeah,
but no time soon. Like, we're gonna go to Scotland and do it when it gets warmer. But I don't think we can live in this now. Like, it's too saturated, especially now it's come
all the way through
all the way through. And I got back from the vets then, and I come back and I was like, geez, it stinks already. And you don't know what's lying underneath, and if that's holding so much water, it needs to be sorted, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All under them cupboards, it's got shoes, camera gear.
Yeah, this is just
and it's
water
all going to be flooded underneath. We haven't even lifted anything out yet. Literally, it happened as I was getting to the vets. I needed to go to the vet, so I left Jordan, I've come back. And this is all like very real happening right now. Like, what do we do? So I think the exact scenario that has happened is that has been turned, I don't know if you can see, that way. This has been exactly like that. That's just clean dishes, and then we've got this bowl that's in the sink. I think that has fell when we're driving, knocked the tap on, and that has just been obviously pouring and pouring and pouring. Come all the way down here, it's all over the floor, in the bathroom, and it's seeped under there obviously and gone into the front.
We're not going to let it be a negative. We're going to go to Leroy Merlin, we're going to grab some boxes, get all our stuff packed away in boxes, and then hopefully when we get back home we can store all that stuff at your mum's and my mum's, and then hopefully we can just rip the van out, get it redone. We've got 10 days before we get to Scotland. Realistically, are we going to get it done?
Probably not.
I think I'm going to stay on the positive side. I think we are going to get it done, but we'll see.
It had to do it at like the coldest time of the year,
just
before Christmas. Like, we've been looking forward to having like 10 days off from filming, like going seeing family. Like, we haven't seen them in 3 months, and now we're going to be building a van. The only positive side is we're right next to the Golden Arches.
We may as well go in the Mackies, innit? Well, Lil, it looks like you're going to be getting a new home soon.
Oh, she's so good. She took that tapeworm tablet like a champ.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really good.
She is good, isn't she? What are we going for?
Japanese. English.
Japanese? Oh yeah, that's Japanese.
That is, yeah. Because you say you've got a bum hole like the Japanese flag.
Oh.
That's what they say, don't they, when they've had a curry?
That's...
Like, and they've got a... You know what I mean. 9 chicken nugget meal, €10.10. I completely forgot when you get a Mackies in France and you sit in, it all comes in little plastic pots.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The nice diesel, look at all that there. Oh yes.
Right, now we've been fed, it's time to face reality.
Oh.
We headed to Leroy Merlin to pick up some boxes to pack some of our stuff away that was in the cupboards and caught in the flood.
We're here at Leroy Merlin. Let's head in and have a little look what they've got.
One thing that's really annoyed me is just before this happened, we filled up on water last night, full, and it's empty. So that's 70 litres of water has gone on the floor. So I think the most sensible thing to do first off is get a load of boxes, assess the damage. And what's really annoying is if Brexit didn't happen, we could have literally just drove back down south of Spain, rented an Airbnb, redone the van over here,
Yeah,
and
it's
it probably would
literally
have
what I was
cost us
just
half the
mentioning.
price.
It would have literally saved us a fortune.
We started to pack all our stuff into boxes, hoping it wasn't damaged by all the water.
We've got a nice positive here. All of this, all the camera gear, everything is dry. That case is only slightly wet, but in here
Oh, that is
is
so damn
absolutely like, check this out.
soaking.
It's just soaking wet. And then obviously in the box as well is soaking wet. You can see that is fully soaked. Even all the bottom of this here is soaked. Look at that.
Aww,
What? Toilet roll.
my toilet roll.
Bloody good toilet roll, that.
£3.95 that was from the Aldi. Let's just minimise everything and
Get rid
chuck.
of everything. Yeah.
Anything unopened, keep.
Yeah, anything
Anything
open,
half
just
open that we know we're not going to use
Yeah.
and that we've got at home, just
get rid of it.
we've
Because
not
we're
got.
gonna have to when we get
We
back.
need the cupboards
we literally
empty.
have to empty everything
Yeah,
before we rip it
make
out.
use of the bins in bloody France.
Oh my god. Oh, that's the first aid kit. Absolutely soaked.
Everything is literally
Soaking.
just soaked.
Well, that's quite high up, isn't it?
I know.
That's a lot of water, that.
And it's travelled all the way up. That is literally, it crumbles. That it's that type of. It's just crumbling the wood.
Gotta laugh or you'll cry. Well, there's 3 bags of rubbish. All our camera gear is in that box, and I think that's as much as we can do, innit?
I think so. I'm just trying to get everywhere like super tidy, so that it's easier for when we do get home. But we may as well just crack on.
It's never ending.
Nothing we can do, is there?
Yeah, should we just sit there and drink that?
So for anyone wondering why I was in the vets this morning with Lily, I think I did mention it on the previous video. She has to have a tapeworm treatment to enter back into the UK. So that has to be given within 5 days, but you have to leave 24 hours before entering back into the UK. So obviously I got it done this morning and we enter the UK on Monday, so that's plenty of time. Basically just a little tablet, and the vet puts it right at the back of the dog's throat and then massages the throat and it goes down. So yeah, I think that was about €40. That all gets marked into our passport, so that's another thing ticked off at least. Let's just turn the water pump off. So I know a lot of people in the comments are going to be saying, can you not salvage the van, get some dehumidifiers, park on a hill, let the water drain out? But for us, it's just not worth it, knowing that that much water has gone underneath the floor. We don't know the extent of the damage. The floor runs all the way under the kitchen and everything, so it'd mean ripping all that up anyway. And like I said, we was going to do the van in summer anyway, so it's just easier for us just to rip it fully out so we can see the extent of the damage.
It's going to be better to just get it out the way, yeah. Get it done, get it out the way, and then
otherwise it means fixing something to then
fix it again.
To fix it again, so it's just not worth it for us. So it is what it is.
Well, we just got to our park up and it is bloody cold, but check this out for a view. We've got a nice little sea view, but not gonna lie, I'm getting in the van because it's freezing. Oh, get me in that diesel heater. Woo. Morning guys, we're having a bit of a slow morning today. We're going to have a coffee, get some breakfast on the go because I'm starving, and then we can go and explore.
So we're going to be heading into St Malo today. That's where we're going to be getting the ferry from tomorrow, but we're going to be going exploring today. We have been to St Malo once before when we came car camping in the Corsa. So if you're an OG, you'd recognise that series. I'll put the link up here. I mean, not the best of vlogs, but it was a funny time.
I'm not getting used to this cold weather, I really ain't. It's bloody freezing. Whoa! And we're going back to the UK and it's going to be even colder.
No, it's colder here.
Is it?
Yeah. Look at the floor now, it's come up like even more. That is like massive. I don't know if you can see that on camera.
It has come up quite a lot, hasn't it?
And you can feel, it just feels like so damp. That's why I've got my shoes on, which I never really wear my shoes in the van. But it feels like just wet and damp and cold. We've even had the diesel heater on for about 24 hours now. 24 hours might be a bit extreme.
No, it's probably been about 24 hours, yeah.
Yeah. like non-stop, and the floor still feels like just the word
damp.
Moist. So a lot of you would have known about this flood before we've actually posted on YouTube, because we did put it on social media literally like the day it happened. And I just want to address some of the comments before we get them in this comment section as well. So first comment is, why don't you tidy up before you start driving? We literally tidy up the best we can, but many of you know, if you live in a van full time and you're travelling full time, things get left out, things fall, it just happens. No one's squeaky clean. Second one was, why do you always leave your pump on? So we, on long drives, we do try and turn the pump off, but like I said again, when you're living full time, things get missed. We were nipping to the vet, we forgot to turn the pump off, and that it still would have pushed out some water, but obviously not the 70 litres. So yeah, mistake, but doesn't everyone make a mistake? And there was a few others, but I can't remember off the top of my head, but I just wanted to address them. We are fully aware of what we did wrong, but SHIT happens. Thank you for all those people that did write words of support and not words of, you did this wrong.
You should have done this, or you should have done that, and I'm a Heinz manual.
But yes, thank you so much for everyone that has supported and been nice to us, because mistakes happen and we weren't feeling the best yesterday.
And if you didn't put a nice comment, and you're a sausage. Tell you one thing I'm looking forward for though when I get back. Yates and Grey sausage. Anyone who's ever had a Yates... Oh, Shere Khan as well. Oh my God. We're going to try our hardest to find a jet wash, because the van is in need of a good wash. And that there, guys, is a problem we are going to have to fix when we get home. Please can someone enlighten me why they do this? Petrol station is open so you can use the petrol, but you can't use any of the jet washes. Like, they put cones out so that you can't use the jet washes. It's like the third bloody service station I've been to, you can't even wash your car. I think we're just going to head to St Marlow and see if we can get on this car park.
So the car park that we're heading to in St Marlow, there's like hardly any park ups. So we're going to head to the ferry port, and apparently you can pay for like 24 hours of parking. I don't know if there's going to be any height barriers, it doesn't really give you any information, there's no reviews, and it's not on Park for Night, we've just found it on Google Maps. So fingers crossed we can get there so we can actually go and explore. So
Annalise has just gone inside, she's going to see if we can park our camper van here, because it's saying a 2.2 limit. If you've never been to St Marlow before, I suggest coming, because it is amazing. It's like an old medieval village. It's super nice.
He said if the barrier's open, that's fine. If it was closed, just rang security and told them to open it. I don't have a clue how much this parking's going to cost. It does say €17.40 for 24 hours. So I don't know if we're not here 24 hours, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but I'm not looking at it because I'm not letting the parking cost ruin my day out. I'm right in St Marlow.
At the end of the day, we've been able to get parking. So all I suggest is that if you do come to St Marlow and it does say 2.2 metres, ignore it, go inside, ask them, see if it's okay.
I think it's just if the barrier's closed, but it's always worth as well, if it looks like a swingy barrier, just go and check it, and they can open it for you sometimes.
Yeah. Let's go and explore St Marlow, because I'm losing the will to live.
Apparently there's Christmas markets on as well, so that could be a little winner.
Last time we was here, there was super cool pirate ships, so we're just going to go and have a little look.
I think that could be one of them over there.
I think that's the one that was here last time, remember?
Yeah. Whoa, look underneath. Right, is anyone else like this? So leave it down in the comments. So like, water is kind of fine if you can see through it, but like the thought of being under and like looking at the underneath of that boat now, and like the thought of like
see
anchors,
the propellers and stuff,
and like chains, like if I dropped in there, oh, it's like, look at that, it's like my worst nightmare.
We do actually love coming to St Marlow. It's kind of like Edinburgh but on a bigger scale.
I love it, it's just so pretty.
So good.
So I've just found out a fact about St Marlow. So I think I'm pronouncing it right. The corsairs fought against the foreign ships, so unlike pirates, they fought for the king. And after World War II, 80% of St Marlow was destroyed and set on fire. 80%? Really? That's a heck of a lot, isn't it? But like the whole like city is like protected obviously by these castle walls.
Yeah, there is actually Christmas markets on, no way. And there's an ice rink.
It sounds like there's bagpipes playing as well.
It does, doesn't it?
Like drums and bagpipes.
Look at that.
That looks like
that is an absolute
grand
beast, isn't it? Like Jack Sparrow's shit. I have a feeling it is the same ship as what we seen last time.
It is.
It is. It is as well.
It's the black pearl.
It's the black pearl.
Look at the anchor.
Whoa, it's a beast, isn't it? Look at that. And that's the lady thing on the front.
Look at the bazoomas on her.
He's got a rack and a half.
Imagine that with all its, what do you call them, sails on.
Yeah.
I'd
Do you know
look
if I was
proper
like
piratey.
if I was like a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
I'd have a house that was over like a cliff edge, and then my dock would be just pirate ships like this.
It looks so good. I'd love to see that at sea.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Apparently they come into Liverpool docks, you know.
Yeah,
It's like a festival type thing where they come. We got this little bit of fine rain, just keeps coming in. I think what we might do is go and have a little look around the actual village itself, or the city, isn't it?
Yeah, the Christmas markets look absolutely chocker. So I think we might either come back later or just miss them off. They're only tiny anyway. The main thing is go and see the city because it's unbelievable.
Plus, I wouldn't mind finding a coffee or, I don't know, bite to eat or something.
I'm not hungry, but I could do with a coffee.
Coffee, yeah. Let's go find a coffee.
So the kitchen is closed, but we're going to get a cappuccino anyway.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of like thinking, oh, I won't mind a pizza. Gonna have to wait a bit.
You can have an omelette when you get in love.
Yeah. Omelette with a bit of pepperoni on top, make it look like a pizza.
Yeah. I've just had the biggest shock ever. So we sat down, we didn't even look at the menu and just ordered 2 cappuccinos. She brought the bill out with the coffees, €12 for 2 cappuccinos.
That's disgusting.
€6 each.
50.
And let me show you them.
2 mouthfuls, €6 each. Are you having a laugh?
God.
Honestly, in Spain, right, that would have been like €1, wouldn't it? €1
Oh yeah,
20.
€2 max.
Max.
In
Like
Spain.
max. That is literally UK prices, isn't it? So may as well go back home.
Didn't even have a chance to look at like the bill when she brought it out. I just tapped my Monzo card and side-eyed my phone just to see how much. €12. I was like, oh
Not
no.
gonna lie though.
So what's that in pounds? Has it converted?
I'm not gonna lie.
£9.98.
Yeah, that's just Nescafe. That's just a couple of spoons of Nescafe, that. Pay €6 for me coffee, €17 for me bloody parking. Christ, what else do you want to fleece me with? Put your pants down. To top it off, we had a bloody flood yesterday. To me, that sounds like motorbike revving,
Of course, Jordan's heard revving and he has to come running over. Oh, it's like a Christmas thing. They've all got Christmas outfits on and all the bikers are going down, beeping. That's sick.
It is cool, isn't it? We found the steps, and I think this carries on all the way around the actual city, but not 100% sure, but we'll find out. Who's this guy then, Lee?
Kennedy 8.
Oh my god, I know where it is. Lord Farquaad.
Full of the facts, us two, aren't we? What's his name?
Rennie Doogie Truin, and he was born in 1973 and lived until 1736.
Thanks.
Here we go, let's go.
Who was that? Look at the spring of this. I've got a friend.
Little bees on friend. There we go, guys. Budget Captain Jack Sparrow.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bang the backing tune over it. Well, here comes Lorraine. There's a little island here, what I've seen on Google Maps. It looks cool, but at certain times when the tide's low, you can actually get out to it. I don't know if the tide's in though, but I'm hoping it's not, so I'm going to try and get over. There's a little pool and then steps going up and a diving board.
We went in one of them in Ireland, didn't we? And it was absolutely freezing.
Yeah, it was ice cold, wasn't it?
I really like how the whole city is like protected by these walls and you can just walk around it and like look down into the city rather than being in it. It's really nice.
So you can actually see the island there, and then you can see the path that comes across and across here. Oh, there's Michael Jackson. I'm quite hungry, you know.
Yeah.
Really hungry, yeah. Should we just like a little walk around, see if we can find somewhere?
Yeah, it's just super busy.
It's rammed, isn't it?
Everyone feels like everyone's standing on your toes. It's that busy.
Look at this.
Makes you laugh. Whenever Lily sees this type of seat, she's like, can I come on? First of all, I didn't expect to come in a restaurant. I got the greasiest hair and I've had to take my hat off. So, excuse that, I'll just say I got caught in the rain.
What did you go for?
But I've gone for the tagliatelle bolognese.
I went for the pepperoni pizza because you just can't beat it, and a can of Coke.
Yeah.
So much for us saying, oh, we're not eating out now, we're going to wait till we get home. Bam, straight in here, pizza.
And whose fault's that?
I think it was yours. We saw a pizzeria, we thought, let's just have a little look at the menu, then next thing we're in, sat down eating.
The wind blows in.
That was it.
Merci. That looks amazing. Shame about the olives though. You like olives, don't
I
you?
love olives, yeah. Absolutely love them.
Man, looks amazing. Look at that. Ooh. So you know this perception that like the French or like the Spanish don't like the English. It just goes to show that it's not everyone, and it's probably not true. We've just been speaking to the waiter and then he's like, oh, where do you live? And we're like, oh, England. And he was like, oh, very, very nice people.
Yeah.
And we were like, are they?
It's like, you sure? People here are lovely, aren't they?
We've had nothing but nice. The Spanish, the French,
Well,
everyone's just...
Emmy, for instance,
Yeah.
she's French. She was amazing.
Yeah.
So it just shows you, like, don't believe what everyone say.
Yeah.
Come and experience it for yourself.
Come and experience for yourself, definitely.
Oh my God. Everywhere is lit up and it looks unreal. Let's see this. And this is what we was waiting for. Sometimes it's worth waiting and staying till the night because everything tends to be lit up and it looks amazing, doesn't it?
It's so pretty, isn't it?
The whole castle wall all the way down is all lit up.
Look over there.
What's that? Whoa! The actual castle itself's lit up.
So it looks super busy over there by the Christmas market still. So I think we're going to give that bit a miss, go back to the van because it is freezing cold.
Good morning, guys, and what a terrible night's sleep we had last night. I am absolutely shattered. It's 7:30 and pretty much just not being asleep. The alarms that were going off all night were unbelievable. This is the siren that's been going off all night. So this is the road here, this section, and I don't know if you can see through there, but let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. That's the other part of the road down there. It literally opens up, like slides back. She's a big one. Look at the size of that. That does not look easy to manoeuvre in that little gap down there. Whoa. Guys just waving up top. Oh, look at the size of that. What a ship. Fair play to anyone working on that ship. That can't be an easy job, but it looks like there's more ships coming as well. So there's one just behind me here. Look at this little thing. Look at that. And that's our ship right there. We're going to go for a walk now with the dog. Hopefully we'll be able to see it from the other side. I think that's the closest we can get to the ship, but how cool is that? If none of you have been on a ferry before, I highly suggest going doing it because it's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, we love it. We love the ferry. It's like a holiday after the holiday.
That is the closest we can get to it. The ship is right there. But how cool is this? Little fishing boat here and then a HGV truck and they're loading the fish directly into it. We've just been walking here and we were like, we've walked along that beach over there before. We just realised that we stayed on the campsite that was over there. Don't recommend it. No hand wash and no toilet seat or no toilet roll as well. And I remember the cockroaches. There was cockroaches
all in the toilet.
everywhere, like so many.
It's good as like if you're just using it as a night, like by the ferry, but there is other places to park if you don't need a campsite.
Definitely other places to park. Well, that's everything done. Bed's made. All this is cleared up. All this is cleared up. And our beers are smuggled down the bottom of the bed. Happy days. Oh yeah, and our Christmas gifts are all here. got our bags and everything.
I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
I think so.
Right, come on then, let's get going.
Lights off.
Lights off and away we go.
Got all our passports ready. Let's go.
Let's go. Gonna be in this one. Bonjour.
Why is it always my side?
I
Why do
know.
I have to always talk?
Well, that's why I always put you there, because you're prettier. So with me, it's like I'll pull up
Bonjour.
I'll pull up at the bay. Go bonjour. And go and see the police over there. Get your clothes.
Bonjour.
Outside.
Outside. That's just a sticker to say that we've got a pet. Needs to be on the outside window.
There we go.
Microchip scanner. Merci.
After the police control, you turn left and follow lane 9.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
So after border control, turn left, lane 9. Yeah?
Yeah. After border patrol,
Left,
lane
lane
9.
Look, we've
Yeah.
got our boarding cards from all our trips, and I keep them.
We keep everyone,
Yeah.
haven't
Cherbourg to Portsmouth, we've got loads in there.
we? Looks like everyone's being stopped here.
They are doing some hefty checking, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
doing
checking everything. They're pulling all the lorries over. They're looking in like loads of people's cars. We've never had it like this before. have we?
No, usually it's just straight through, but it's a red diesel tank dip. If I'd have knew they were doing that,
I want to put red diesel.
yeah, I want to put a load of red
Joking.
diesel in. It's one of them, innit, hey? Have you got any alcohol? No, I've got 600 bottles of milk with no Arlo in it. Bonjour.
French customs. So where have you been?
Spain and France.
Spain, d'accord.
Yeah.
For vacation?
Yeah, we've been like travelling around in our
D'accord.
campervan.
Do you have cigarettes, alcohol?
Yeah,
we've
we've got
got-
alcohol, yeah.
We've got
Uh,
a little bit of sangria, I think 4 bottles,
D'accord.
and then
And
two
then 2 bottles of beer.
D'accord. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
No worries, thank you. Do you have to use the dog passport as well?
I don't know,
Oh, yeah.
not unless they ask for it. I don't think.
Ah,
Mhm.
do you
Do
want
you
it?
want
Yeah,
me
no,
to-
yeah, you do it. I'll wait if they continue.
That okay, yeah? All good? Yeah. That was a squeeze. Merci.
Merci,
au
au
revoir.
revoir.
Well, that's us boarding.
Here we go. Spot on, let's get all the stuff. And, sorry, you probably, oh yeah, you can actually see it. We're just gonna get all our stuff and then head up to our cabin.
Let's get her on my shoulder.
Have you got a ticket or something, or?
Yeah, I've got it here.
Ah,
We're on 9236.
9236.
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Oh.
That is bougie, innit? So we've got a cracking view out the window here. And then, let's check this out. Oh, yes.
Nice shower.
Toilet, shower, sink. Brilliant, isn't it? Sorry we didn't film much of the ferry, but we was rudely told that we couldn't film. But if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to drop "I am a legend" in the comments below. Catch you on the next one.